today we are going to study about introduction to research. We already know that research is nothing but the word implies research is research, that is it can be correlated, knowing things are correlated with unknowing things, problems, solutions, etc. So, in our syllabus we have problem selection, literature survey, primary sources like journals, patent, journals of different fields of chemistry. We are chemistry students, so we have to focus on the chemistry journals alone. Organic and inorganic, physical, polymer, analytical and nano journals relevant to our field. And also secondary resources like books, indexes, chemical abstracts, review articles, literature searching in online, e-journals available in websites, plagiarism, the content can be, the originality of the content can be checked by plagiarism detector softwares. What are all the available free and paid versions are going to study. Intellectual property rights. This is one of the our elective paper, green and nano chemistry. So, what are all the objectives of this lecture is, we are going to know about what is research, what are all the criteria of research, then characteristics of research, that is what is good research, it contains what are all the characteristics, what is bad research, etc. Significance, why we are going to do or why we do the research, then types of research, then selection of problem. We have a project in the last semester, so we must study about the or we must select any one of the research problem. So, what is research? Research is a logical and systematic search for new and useful information on a particular topic. So, research should be logical as well as systematic. It is not a randomized approach, it is a systematic approach. For example, we are going to do research on corona or COVID-19 virus for vaccine, means we have to go for systematically from the finding the vaccines, testing the vaccines, there are so many trials, etc. So, it is a systematic and useful for the society. Practically, we talking the research, that is implementable solutions and suggestions are required for tackling new problems that arise. Yes, that means implementable means it is a the research have a logic, that means it is attainable, the goal is attainable, that is implementable solutions. So, scientists have to undertake research on them and find their causes, solutions, explanations and applications. So, research containing, these are all the components of research. Systematic process of collecting the data, analyzing the data, interpreting the informations related data, understanding the data, finally disseminating the knowledge to the society. Okay. Research have mainly two things, that is we are whatever the research we are asking two questions, that is what, how, why, where, etc. These are all the starting point of the research. So, what are you going to do the research? What is your essential part of the research? What is the facts of the research, the findings and conclusions? How you are going to do the research, in a scientific way or theoretical way or using data collection. That is the main point of research. So, here some of the criteria of research can be explained. That is, research always originate with a question or a problem. Yes, today we are in the pandemic situation caused by novel coronavirus COVID-19. It causes a question. There are many questions. What are all the causes of the coronavirus? Where from it arises? What is the origin of the coronavirus? When will you find the vaccine of the virus, etc.? These are all the questions. Then the question, whenever the question arises, we have to find the solutions. So, first research arises from the questions or problem. Yes, corona is a very great problem of the human community alone, not for entire kingdom, animal kingdom. So, we are in the situation to eradicate the corona. It is a very good question as well as problem to solve the researchers. So, in the worldwide there are so much of researches are going on to find out the vaccine or using the existing vaccine, Siddha, Ayurveda, etc. Whatever the possibilities, they are doing the research. Then it requires clear goal. Yes, without goal there is no attainment of the solutions. Yes, it requires the specific plan for proceeding. How many days it is going to finish, how many months or how many years we are going to complete the research is a main thing. So, we are in a urgent need for finding the vaccine for corona, but it is not possible now because every vaccine requires the animal trial, human trial, and in the market. There are so many systematic steps for proceeding the virus, for proceeding the medicines. Next, yes, it is guided by the specific research problem, question, or hypothesis. In the world, there are more number of problems are every day arises. In each individual also have so many problems. So, we are going to do the research in a specific research. Yes, I know the medicinal plants and I want to do the isolation of phytoconstituents present in the medicinal plant is a specific goal, or otherwise I am doing the phytochemical, nanochemical as well as adsorption, etc. is a randomized research problem. Okay. Next, it accepts certain critical assumption also. Yes, before proceeding the research we have certain critical assumptions. How long it is useful, how long, how far, why I am choosing this research problem, is it relevant, is it possible, etc. Then it requires the certain time for collection and interpretation of data from the literature or previous studies or some of the colleagues, or like a survey. Yes, it is by its nature cyclical or more exactly or helical. So, research should be a nature, not in a artificial manner, cyclable. Yes, the research have the question, problem, solution, and the knowledge should be disseminated to the society. Yes, now we are moving on the good research. Yes, there are so many, already we talking about, there are so many problems are in the country or individual, but we are going to select a good research. It should be useful for me, you, and as well as the community. So, what are all the component of good research? Yes, the research should be feasible, it should be a novel, it should be ethical and also relevant. All of the above, it should be interesting. Yes, what is the feasibility? We are talking about feasibility. Yes, feasibility describes the scope of the research. Yes, without scope there is a no use of doing research. Next very important component is cost wise. Yes, we are doing, for example, we are doing small research, but it requires more cost is nothing profit as well as no use. Then time. So that research have within a time period, or otherwise there is no reliability and use. Yes, next subject. Which subject is for useful? Then the findings. Finally, the results is very important component in every research. So without results, negative results are no use for the researcher as well as the society. Yes, that is novel. We we are going to talk about novelty. In the research part, every time every research student is talking about the novelty of the research. Yes, we are giving the name for corona, novel coronavirus. That means it is a new virus, not a old virus, not existing in the past. So it is a new virus. So it is called novel coronavirus. Ethical means, yes, in research have a ethical means also. That means I am finding a vaccine for corona. I am in the starting I am going to for animal model or in human model is not a ethical one. So it must be a ethical. Yes. Yes, already we discussed about the research. It is a process of solving the problem. It have always two questions: what is what and how. What are all the facts and conclusions? How is a critical question? How it is the useful. Yes, types of researchers. Next, beyond the next topic, types of research. Yes, there are so many authors give different types of researches. We are discussing some of the types. Research may be descriptive, experimental, historical, and exploratory. We are doing experimental research, not for going historical, exploratory, or descriptive research. Okay. Yes, again, experimental have two type of research: cross-sectional and longitudinal. You are aware in the terms cross-sectional and longitudinal. Again, research is other type of research is based on the application, based on the information, based on the evaluation. So based on the application, it is again two types: pure research and applied research. Pure research means only theoretical basis. Only we are going to do the research in a theoretical manner. Just we take a question, take a survey, and analyzing, interpreting, and given the results. Applied means I learned something new. It going to be applied for the application oriented research. It is applied research. Then quantitative and qualitative researches are nothing but based on the survey, that is information. Certain questions are asked, the answers are correlated, that is called survey. It may be a qualitative or quantitative. Finally, evaluation, that is after the exam we are concluding the results, no, like that, evaluating the results. Yes, we are focusing the applied research. The applied research, one solves certain problems employing well known and accepted theories and principles. So applied research means there is a certain problems employing well known and accepted theories and principles. Most of the experimental research, case studies and interdisciplinary research are essential applied research. Applied research is helpful for basic research, that is basic research is from the applied research. So studies individual or specific cases without the objective to generate is no use. Next one is aim at any variable which makes the desired differences is applied research. It reports in a common language. Next, fundamental of the research, that is basic research is an investigation on basic principles and reasons for occurrence of a particular event. So applied research is different from basic research. Applied research is mainly focus on the experimental case studies, etc. It focuses on the particular event or process or phenomenon. It is also called theoretical research. For example, marketing strategy on the COVID-19 is very serious question. So that is a basic research or theoretical research. So study or investigation of some natural phenomenon or relating to pure science are termed as basic research. So that is when will solar eclipse occur, when will these summer solstice occur, during the summer solstice what are all the changes occur in the earth and environment is the basic research. Yes, basic research sometimes may not lead to immediate use or application. It is not concerned with solving any practical problems of immediate interest. So applied research is a solving practical problems and require the solutions, but basic research is not like that. It requires time. So it is not a immediate, it does not produce immediate results. Yes, it provides a systematic and deep insight into the problem and facilitates extraction of scientific and logical explanation and conclusion on its. It helps build now frontiers of knowledge. Again, already we discussed basic and applied research is again classified into quantitative and qualitative. Quantitative research we are already know that is in our chemistry practical. We have a qualitative practicals as well as quantitative practicals. Likewise, research also have quantity as well as quality of research. So quantitative research have numerical, non-descriptive, apply statistics or mathematics and uses numbers. Yes, for example, how many of are aware of online teaching learning tools means we are sending a survey. We are all know that there are 300, 400 entries are entries we get. From the numbers we have to analyze the how many of the know ICT tools, how many of the have YouTube channels, how many of know reference management, how many of are writing article in the pandemic period, etc. Likewise. So it is a iterative process whereby evidence is evaluated. The results are often presented in tables and graphs. Yes, their conclusion is only the numbers. It may be in a table format or graphical format. But our scientific research is not like that. We are going to analyze the important problem and give a evidence as well as conclusion. This is used for this one. So it is useful for the society is our conclusion, that is a practical approach. But qualitative research is a non-numerical or descriptive, applies reasoning and uses words. So, what is the difference? Quantitative research applies numerical, non-descriptive, it only applies statistical reports or mathematics for using the for using statics or mathematics and numbers, they have to conclude their research. But qualitative research is not a numerical, and also it is a descriptive manner, it applies only reasoning and words. It aims to get the meaning or feeling and describe the situation. So, here the research, the data cannot be graphed. It is a exploratory research. It investigates the original research, why and how the decision making. Now, we are move on to our part, that is scientific research. Theories and observations are the two pillars of science. So far we are discussing about the theoretical approach of the research. Now we are going to talk about observations, real time observations, that is scientific research. So it also operates in two level, theoretical level and empirical level. So theoretical level is concerned with developing abstract concepts about a nature or social phenomenon and relationship between those concepts, that is it builds theories. While the empirical level is concerned with testing the theoretical concepts and relationship to see how well they reflect our observations of reality, with the goal of ultimately building better theories. So now we are somewhat know about the research. So that is, research means it contains both theory and observations are essential components of scientific research. So for instance, relying solely on observations for making inferences and ignoring theory is not considered valid scientific research. So as a science students, we are going to know the theory behind the problem and again observing the changes in the experimental part, then both theory and experimental part gives the results and conclusions. Yes, scientific research usually starts with the problem. Again, theoretical research also start with the problem. It is in a theoretical level. So here all scientists have a willingness to solve a problem or interest in a topic. Thus, each study starts with a research problem and ends with a report. That is the research. A research problem may be identified with different ways. It is from the researchers' daily life. It is also a problem faced in implementations, need of testing theories and a recommendation raised by previous studies, previous seniors, guides and also from the media. So besides interesting, researchable, manageable and fruitful topics can be sufficient for preliminary information, and skills about the topic and availability of related data affect definition of research topic. So discussion of potential research topics in scientific events play an important role in defining the problem to be studied. Yes, scientific research is also known as experimental research. It is usually based on the one or more theories. This theory has not been proven in the past and is merely a supposition. It is an analysis done around proving or disproving the statement. The research method is used in natural sciences. It is also a traditional research method. There can be multiple theories in experimental research. A theory is a statement that can be verified or refuted. This type of quantitative research method is mainly used in natural, social sciences, as there are various statements which need to be proved right or wrong. Okay, now there is a time for questions. Yes, anybody can tell what are all the criteria of research? Types of the research? Tell any one research problem relevant to the society. Write down the some important research topics. These are all your assignment questions after the completion of this class. Yes, next we are move on to characteristics of research. Yes, we already know that the research is reliable, valid, credibility, accuracy, controlled, generability, empirical as well as systematic. A systematic approach is followed by a accurate data. It is based on a logical reasoning. Data or knowledge that is derived is in a real time. Research creates a path for generating new questions. It is analytical in nature. Accuracy is very important in the research. Yes, as a researcher, what is your first step? So choose a research topic. Then narrow it down and find your niche. Which one is suitable for me? Which topic I am really interesting? Based on these things, you have to select your research problem. Yes, identify the research problem. Develop clear research questions. Yes, before proceeding the actual research, you have the set of questions. So, what are all the requirements, what are all the cost involved, what is the logic behind this research, what is the novelty in the research topics, what is going to deliver to the society is very main important. That is the result or conclusion. Create a research design to answer them. Then do your research. Finally, give a result as a research proposal. So, now we move on to very important topic, research problem. So, research is nothing but it is a logical, systematic understanding, analyzing, interpreting the data and disseminating the knowledge to the society. But what is research problem? It is a real time problem requires solution. So, the problem can be something does not seem right, not still be discussed, currently being debated in the field. It can be argued for giving better results. It conflict with the general view. It must be evaluated, changed, transformed or needs new. These are all the gap in the field of research. So, after deciding the research problem, it again narrow down the so many research questions. So, many of the researchers not doing this step. That's why in middle of their research career they are having oscillation to change the topic, change the guide, change the field, etc. will happen. So, selecting the research problem is very essential. Yes, how to identify the research problem? I don't know nothing, I don't know any knowledge about the research means we better go for literature. What is literature? Literature is nothing but the availability of the previous studies on a particular topic. So, more researchers are published their result in the form of articles. So, that article may give some input to your research problem. So, you have to search that type of articles and know the importance and the novelty, what is the gap in the particular article. So, you have to go for your next step. Yes, it have a specially a research purpose, collecting the data, analyzing the data and also give a report. Yes, where we find the sources from the previous researchers, dissertations, studies, books, reports, resource persons, professors, brainstorming, newspapers, seminar workshops. Yes, there is, these are all the sources of the problem. Again, yes, practical experience, daily problem, existing theory, technological changes, unexplored area of research, or otherwise discussion with the supervisors, theory of own interest. These are the selection for research problem. Yes, academic background of the researcher, his experience, aptitude, ability, values, behavior, etc. gives the knowledge about selection of the research problem. Then researchers previous training and orientation on the specific topic. Yes, his purpose and objectives. Mere I am doing the research for the sake of namesake or by the sake of the marks is not a good idea. Research must be a real time. That is originality and utility of the research, as well as direction of the organization where the researcher works, and availability of data and information, primary and secondary sources, access to the study area as well as resource availability, that means manpower, money, time, feasibility, relevancy, interest is main thing for selection of research problem. Yes, main thing is time factor. I have only 6 months time, means I go for simple research problems, not for elaborate research problems more than 6 months. Yes, the time factor also consumes my own as well as my supervisor's time, that qualification of supervisor, experiences of supervisor and interest also. Yes, nature of the problem is mainly need oriented, that is the problem is useful for the society and also myself, problem solving, etc. Controversial topic may be avoided. It is not too narrow or not too vague. It's cooperation of stakeholders, friends, parents, etc. It also mainly avoidance of the troubles. So, in between I have a trouble in the research problem is no use. Okay, thank you students. Next class we continue the literature survey and some of the articles, etc. Thank you.